these sacrifices that I am making, you know, and the things that this cast has got me doing, stopping what I was doing. I'm supposed to just stop listening to tunes while smoking green. That ain't something that just, that just happens easily. All right, where are my flowers? Okay, where's my parade? I don't know. It's taking a lot to be here. You know, it's fucking 8:51 p.m. Miraculously, suddenly, how the fuck? What is this? What is this? What is this? It's 8:51, dude. That's fucking bonkers. I didn't realize it was that late when we were gonna be recording, dude. Again, it's nighttime. It's 8:51 at night. I'm like, you know what? I'll stop chilling. I'll stop, having fun being cool, and this is what I get, you know.
You know how like you're stunned by the fact that it's already 8:51.
I am stunned by that.
So like
you picked up on that.
I did, yeah. So like the other day at work, fucking the guy I work with is like, interesting thing, my friend.
Very interesting thing, my friend. My friend, very interesting thing for you.
What is this?
What is this?
If you drive a different way home every day, the day is actually longer, my friend. Did you know that? Time actually goes slower when you do things differently, my friend. And like when I first
maybe it's the language barrier. Can you say that to me? Maybe I'm not something got lost in translation. Can you say that to me again as you would
in English?
Again, I don't know. I thought you were talking. I thought you were speaking English. But then somewhere along the line, some signals got crossed, and whatever the point you were trying to get to, I didn't get it. I never arrived at the same spot. My luggage did not get to the destination. You know.
So there's no real clear-cut translation.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say it to you in the best.
There's an ancient proverb that says, "He who is resistant to change is destined to perish."
I'm just going to tell you in the best way that our language can understand it.
Right.
So basically what was being said is that, like, if I'm working an hour away from home,
okay,
and I drive home the same way every time,
right,
it's going to take me an hour to get home.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But, like, if I go a different route one day, that hour magically becomes 2 hours, and my day got a little longer. And so that's what it would mean in our language, okay? But if you read between the lines, what the point is like, your day actually takes longer if you surprise yourself and do things differently, right?
How?
I don't know. I've been trying to wrap my brain around that concept since he said this, and like occasionally I'll fucking fall for me like, I guess that makes sense because usually my routine is come home.
If anything, it's less time because now you're going somewhere new and you're like, what?
Well, I thought the opposite. I was trying to convince myself otherwise because what do I do best is when I hear somebody present some new idea of information to me.
Think of it as fact.
Exactly. And I try to convince myself they're correct and I'm wrong. Yeah. Exactly.
Because you're stupid.
And then today I realized that's not at all remotely true. In fact, that's actually completely wrong. If you go a different route, those 2 hours, they become 2 hours. It's not some mythological 2 hours. It's in fact 2 fucking hours for you to get home.
That's not the point, though. It's like each day there's a finite amount of time in the days. So if you spend 2 hours driving one day, it doesn't mean you now have a bonus hour to fuck around with. It means now you have one less hour of time of free time because you spend an extra hour driving around.
No, I think the idea was like you get used to your routine, so you're actually losing time. But to your point, you're still going out of your way, so that extra hour you would have had otherwise, you just spent driving in a different direction. But my point was today.
My point is that I just came to a crossroads. You know, take notes on this. You know, you just got a few words out there for a minute without me interrupting you.
Yeah, it did feel weird.
You know why that happened? I came to a crossroads. I was like, should I reference the movie In Time? Did you keep talking about that? Or should I talk about Winning Time?
Oof.
It's tough.
That's a really tough decision to make. And how about instead of making a decision, we just start with option A and then just finish that up with option B?
Interesting.
How's that sound?
It's a possibility. I thought you still had stuff to say. I cut you off. I didn't think that just ended all thought you had.
It didn't until I heard how good those two conversations could have been. Then it was like, on reflection, my story is really not that good.
What was your story?
My story's just going to talk about today's nonsense and how the day flew by. And I did plenty of new things today, and I lost my entire day somehow.
That could be an avenue of thought.
Oh, okay, fine. So, all right. So usually I wake up, right?
Never start a story off with saying you wake up. That's how all stories start off every day.
Okay, so my story started after I woke up today. I woke up, but you could expect that because that's how every story starts off. My story didn't start when I woke up. My story started off the minute after I got up.
Right.
Okay?
Got out of bed.
Yeah. No, before I got out of bed. Because I'm a lunatic, right? And I get anxious about everything. I had no idea I was going to work.
Did you say you're a total fucking pussy?
No.
You say you're a goddamn pussy?
No, I didn't say
said?
that either.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I thought I did space out for a second, to be fair.
You know what? I don't remember what I said. I must have
think you
just
said you're a total
pussy.
massive fucking pussy.
I think I did. I think you're right. I think I said a total massive fucking
I think
pussy.
you're like, I'm a dumb, stupid pussy.
I mean, I don't remember what I said, but what you just said sounds so
Sounds
accurate.
like you would have thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you would have vocalized it usually.
Yeah.
Maybe feel a little more courageous than usual.
Yeah, so I woke
Or
up.
maybe, let's not go the stretch of courage. We'll say a little less of a pussy.
Actually, my story began last night. I don't know why
Right.
I jumped to this morning when I woke
When
up.
you went to bed, then you
My-
slept and woke up.
My story started before I even went to bed
Okay.
last night.
Interesting.
All right, so I've been texting our shaman on how these plants are supposed to be looking, and I've been sending pictures to indicate that everything's going okay with the
Sending
plant.
pics.
Yeah,
Sending
dick
pics?
pics, send
That's
dick
sick.
pics, left and right, flinging.
All right,
dick.
yeah. He's like,
Snapping
no,
shots.
they're like, wait, why are you sending pictures of your dick to that guy? Like, he said he wanted like a reference for how big the buds were. So
Yeah,
I just
obviously.
thought, I only have one hand. One hand's got to hold the bud.
Exactly.
One hand
One's
needs to
the
hold the
phone.
camera.
So I think it has
I
to be
need
his
something that's
reference.
right there.
Get
I
in
just-
there.
So I just put it next to my dick and take a dick pic. It's two birds, one stone.
Get in there, Martin. He's something for reference.
Exactly.
Come here, darling. Fucking. So he says everything looks good. All the
Right.
plants look good. Everything's looking great.
For sure.
Copacetic, okay? I go to bed, sound of E. I slept great.
Yeah, because you're like, damn,
I was relaxed.
I didn't fuck this up.
Yeah. I thought, wow, we're in the. I'm basically rounding
end game.
into home plate,
Right.
and we're basically safe.
Still in third. Lupe
Yeah, I
Lupe in the
stole
third.
third.
Lupe Lupe in the
Yeah,
third.
nice. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Ooh. What are you gonna say?
So I went to bed, sound asleep. Probably the best sleep I've had in 2 days. So
Okay.
so pretty good record. I slept pretty good this
Dude,
weekend.
That's what I was gonna say though. It's like it's only Tuesday.
I slept like shit last.
so
2
you're
nights
like
ago, but
so far
the
in
night before I
this
slept
week.
great.
I slept. Tuesday was a pretty good day of this week.
So I slept great. Woke up. I always check the overflow just to make sure nothing's overflowing and spilling into any electronics back there.
This is quality.
And
quality.
somehow, I don't know how, because the light cycle is always off when I get up before work. So I don't know how I even caught this glimmer of rot. But I happened to notice some bud rot going on, and I started panicking, freaked the fuck out. Dude, when I say panicking, what do you might think panicking is just getting nervous. No. I don't just get nervous.
I
proceed-
point out that I was holding my microphone for like a solid 45 seconds, not saying a word, and then the second I put it down to pack a bowl, you were like, "Let me toss a question at him."
I just want to point out how I tossed a question. You saw how you, in fact, put your microphone down and saw the pack a poll. So you notice how I didn't give you any ample
You know
time
the
to
most
respond to
important-
that question. I just kept talking.
Do you
But you
wanna know what
proceeded
the
to pick up
most-
the microphone as your pack. You interrupted me.
There's a reason for this. Check this out, right? Listen to this. You know how, like, when you used to get in trouble in school, right?
You mean me personally? It's just
Yes.
like just a general
Colloquial, everyone, but also you particular.
you. Okay.
You used to get in trouble, right? And it was like, Jesus Christ, I just got in trouble. Why'd that happen? Because they made you, they like, hey, dickhead. They made it in front of everyone in the classes. Like, you know, they used to walk across with the clothespin. No longer in the green zone. Now you're in the yellow zone.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone saw her walk, and everyone stopped talking. It's like, why she just stopped talking in the middle of her sentence? She's walking across the room. Whoa. She's beelining to the door. What's next to the door? The door, the chart. What's on the chart? The names. Oh my God, who's getting their clothespin moved?
Oh God.
Dun 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 dun. And then she fucking gets to it, and she slowly skims in. She has to twice over and look. She's like, and like, put her nose, like, squinting with her eyes. The fucking buildup happens, right? She takes your clothespin.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's pray. Let's hope to fucking God you were in green going to yellow, not God forbid yellow going to red.
I'm about to have a panic attack.
Red, you're
in these
missing fucking
moments.
recess, bro.
Dude, not recess.
Yeah, I know.
Take away anything
my
but
point
my
is, why was
recess.
that shit so fucking effective? Because of the goddamn shame.
Yeah, not only did you get in trouble,
That's why
they
I
made a
pointed out you
mockery of
being
you.
done tossing it back to me. I couldn't let that shit slide. So you have to learn from it.
I
It builds
recovered.
character.
I learned in the moment and recovered.
No, then you
no
would
one
have
would
done it
have
in the
known
future without thinking
anything.
twice. And I'll never do it again. You're welcome.
What was my story?
I don't know, but you should have done your whole Robbie quote of the whole "fuck you, thank you, love you." That was the perfect
Fuck
time
you,
for
thank
it.
you,
It's
love
just
you.
ruined.
Sorry.
Now it's mine. Now you can't ever say it again. Now I only get to say that because you fucked it up. Congratulations.
All right, fine.
Stupid in
I'm-
3
I'm
languages.
okay, whoa. Oh, that one's awesome. You can't take both.
Whoa! What the fuck? I can't.
I'm
The fuck
taking
I just
Peter
fucking
Gabriel, then,
did.
bro.
I'm taking Peter
That's
Gabriel.
mine. I decided. I claimed. Claim.
That was the dumbest. It's reference to Walking Dead.
Every reference we make is a good reference because we don't make any obvious reference. Okay, so anybody who listens, it's just a little oh, I got that one. Probably no one else got that, but I got that one. This is a special little unique reference.
Yeah.
So it was
cool.
a good
that
reference.
was cool until you're like, I want to reference Daryl from The Walking Dead. That's when it stopped being cool. That's when we became, now we're just a dumb podcast making dumb references.
You know what, Alex? I think it's a cool podcast, and so you just had to tell everyone how dumb this podcast is. No one thought it was dumb until you planted
spin
that
off
seed.
this piece of shit podcast. They'll champion me as the honest guy. You can go fucking do some shitty fucking side hustle, you know?
So I wake up today, and I check on the plants, right? And I see bud rots galore.
Right.
And
That's heartbreaking.
Okay, and when one gets into a panic attack...
What song played in your head while this was happening? What song accompanied your life?
You're gonna make complete fun of me for this song.
It's gotta be me. Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
All right, well.
I would have been pretty proud of that one, actually. I only left. I listened to that at work. I listened to the song Pop Mad this morning.
It was a good day.
It was a really good day. I listened to that and I listened to Backstreet Boys. Brought me back.
Breakfast with no hog.
Fucking, today was a good day.
Ooh.
No, today was a terrible day.
Yeah.
That's the point of the story. Stop interrupting me.
What's that movie called? Alexander and the Absolutely Terrible No Good Very Bad Day?
I believe that is, in fact, the name.
Let's fucking go. Not even look it up. That's fucking close enough. That movie's stupid. What's the movie Steve Carell and Jennifer Gardner? Wasn't that the couple? Or was it Greg Kinnear and Jennifer Gardner?
No, I think Jennifer Gardner and Owen Wilson and the one you mentioned several weeks ago where they did Elephant Man, but they did the
that
kid
Elephant
version.
Man movie was
I think it's
funny.
Jennifer Gardner and Steve Carell. I think. No,
It's
I'm sorry.
called
No, I'm sorry. Jennifer
and-
Gardner and Owen Wilson are in that movie, I think. I don't know about the movie you're talking about. I have no idea who was in that movie. I don't even know what
it's
that
not
movie is. No, that movie is Steve
No
Carell. You're right.
Good.
I think you're right. It's Jennifer Gardner and Steve Carell. Dude, where do you come with this
Alexander
shit?
and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Steve Carell and Jennifer Gardner, dude.
That was tight.
I just can't. I just get it. I'm just locked in.
Dude, I don't know how you do it, but you kill.
I don't know how he does it, man. He just guy murders. I don't know how he does it, but he murders every night, man. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what he's doing to do it.
So Bud Rots
but
galore.
he kills.
Okay, Bud Rock galore. Most people get a little nervous, but most people then would
Hey,
have
what
the
song accompanied this?
Oh yeah. It's a type of negative song.
I don't care.
So I see all the Bud Rot.
We should get into that actually. Yeah. Let's just paint a picture about how cool you were at 13. Okay.
Interesting. Type
Fucking-
of negative. The album that the song I'm thinking of is on.
Because no,
hold on.
Is the picture of them on the Brooklyn Bridge?
Hold on. No, it's the album after that one.
Okay.
That's World Coming Down. The album I'm thinking was Life Is Killing Me.
That's so lame, you know that.
Yeah, the most gothic fucking emo band in the world.
The
Fucking-
pain of the city.
The first song on that album is called
the
13.
roses of night.
Which is a reference to
As
the
dark as
Monsters.
the sky. That's how they all sound, dude.
No, tell me it doesn't sound anything like that. No, you don't know a thing about what you're talking about. So I woke up this
no,
morning.
before you get into that,
That's my new way to finally say what I want to say. Just fucking be obnoxious.
I like it.
Thanks.
Set you apart from the
It's
rest.
the new me.
It's the new me. No, when you were 13, because we had a conversation like last night when how's that song go? Oh my god, dude, Big Sean, Lil Wayne. When you
we
said it was over. Yeah.
Why you let these hoes tear what we had right apart?
Ooh, I was so mad.
I should have seen this coming right from the start. But you should beware, beware, beware
Of a woman with a broken heart. That's pretty sick. So
Yeah, it's lame when we sing, but it's also awesome.
it's all, but when we're harmonizing, it's actually artistically awesome.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I think it's the lame time I sing, but like 2 episodes
When
ago
you
we happened to harmonize.
harmonize-
Harmonizing is harmony,
Here's
bro.
something crazy. That's the thing people don't tell you about it, right? That's something they don't want you to know. That's the inside secret. It's like
Yeah.
you can have a shitty voice, no problem. A lot of us have those, right?
Most of
you
us.
get two shitty voices and you sing on the same shitty pitch. Suddenly, it's a
You're
harmony.
amazing.
Now it's a duet. Now it's not so sad and embarrassing anymore.
And what's a harmony, dude?
All right, look at fucking Garfunkel and Cole Oates,
Yup.
right? You could just be Daryl Hall and John Oates. That's not really a winning formula for anything. You can be Daryl Hall and John Oates. Now you're Hall and Oates,
That's kind of cool, actually.
and your kiss is on my list. You know?
Yeah, you're the man-eater.
Nice, dude.
Thanks.
2 for 2.
Thanks.
Can't
Can't think of a third.
Who gives a shit?
Fuck them, they suck. They're a bad band.
No, they're actually awesome.
They're pretty cool.
What was I going
Super
to say
lame,
though?
but pretty
no,
cool.
so Lil Wayne song's on, right? And then you were saying how good Lil Wayne is, and then I said, yeah, it's so funny how good Lil Wayne is because when I was like 13 with that Lil Wayne poster, you would just like randomly walk in with your, you know, I was probably like 11 at the time, so maybe you weren't 13, maybe you were like, I think I got the poster when I was 10 in 4th grade. So I'm
Maybe.
10, you're 15, okay?
Sure.
You walk in at 15, and 15's like peak Robbie being in that stage of it's like, I'm the older brother,
Dude,
which
you know what's
means
so
I
funny?
also should. I'm actually just essentially a third parent.
Dude, you know what's so funny?
What about that?
When you said Robbie at 15, I was like, God, I was such an asshole at 15. But then you were like, that's peak Robbie. I'm like, wait a second. He might spit. Was there
No,
actually, was there
how much of an asshole you
oh,
were.
fuck. I was that
So
version
you
of
walked
the peak.
in. Now picture when your mom or your dad walks in, they have their hands on their hips, and they're just like,
Tapping the foot.
yeah,
Tisk.
I'm angry, right? Just that vibe and the face and the clenched jaw and everything else. You walked in and you're just like, why do you have this poster? You don't like Lil Wayne. Stop pretending like Lil Wayne just to be cool. You don't like Lil Wayne, Alex. Just take the poster down. Meanwhile, what does Robbie have a poster of? He's got on the left wall. They're staring at each other. Okay, these two posters. Typo negative.
Dude, that's an awesome poster, though. Don't even play anyone. That's
Typo
a cool fucking
negative.
poster. They're all under the brook. Hold
and who's
on.
across
That
from Typo
poster's
negative?
awesome, regardless of
What's
how
that
lame it be to
band's
like
name?
them.
69 Eyes
I don't think I ever had a
or
nice poster.
13 Nights or something. What was that other dumb band?
Dude, I had a Godsmack poster. I had a Blind Guardian poster.
What the hell is that?
I had a Queensryche
What the
poster.
hell? No, go back. What the hell? There are people listening who are like, yeah, Godsmack kicks ass. And then some jerk off was like,
I had a Pink
Queensryche's
Floyd
got some
poster.
cool shit. And then a ton of them were like, hey, Pink Floyd fucks. But then what was that thing in the middle there? That wasn't
Queensryche?
the ones that was, no. Queensryche, I said there's some
Typo
jackass.
negative.
No. Even there's a couple of those in there, people in there like, yeah, I'm fuck with it.
Well, we already touched.
But
I
there-
did not
what's that-
have a
what's the other
69.
thing in
There's
there
no
you said?
69 Eyes poster, so I'm not sure what you're talking
What
about.
was the other thing you said?
Blind Guardian?
What the fuck is that?
Bro, they're like only this dramatic progressive metal band. Like, you don't know who Blind Guardian is, bro?
No
Do
one
you
knows
listen to
who that
music,
is.
bro? You're not up to date with German culture, bro?
Oh my god, it's a Euro band. It's Euro trash you're listening to.
Yeah, they're from Germany. And they love Lord of the Rings.
Disgusting.
They're super fucking
Lame.
dorky.
That's
They're the
so
biggest dorks
dorky.
in the world. They have an entire album.
Is Blind Guardian somehow talking about Lord of the Rings like there's a Blind Guardian?
Oddly enough, I don't think so. I don't think the name. No, here's the thing. They were originally called Lucifer's Heritage, and they thought that sounded too satanic, so they came up with Blind
I'm sorry.
Guardian.
Back up.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, they didn't want to. They thought that they weren't trying to have a satanic name for a band.
Although Lucifer's
And
Heritage
then
is an
they
awesome
called their
fucking band name.
Lucifer's Heritage. And then
No,
one
no,
day
no,
they
no,
said,
no, no, no.
"Hey, this
got us wrong.
Lucifer's
You got
Heritage
twisted.
thing, it does sound cool. Now that I've given it some thought, we've it's been like 40 shows. We've gotten people are starting to say, "Hey, that's Lucifer." I just dawned on me today. That's kind of like a little demony, a little satanic, a little little devil worshiping. Maybe I never even thought. I thought it sounded cool. That's like Lucifer's Heritage. Kind of sounds like we're almost like like the offspring of the devil.
Yeah. And then the singer was like, I think
That's not good at all, mate. That's fucking horrible. It's fucking terrible.
it's like I just want to do songs about Lord of the Rings and J.R.R.
Do
Tolkien.
they do songs with Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, all the songs about Lord of the Rings and J.R.R. Tolkien.
What?
That's what my joke was about. And also I did the lisp because he has a lisp. I was doing an impression of the singer. So
That's
anybody
awesome.
who knows Blind
No one knows
Guardian,
who that is!
anybody who knows Blind Guardian knows I sounded just like him.
Their songs are about Lord of the Rings.
No, not every song, but the majority of their songs are all about dorky fucking fantasy novels. That's why they're so cool.
You had a poster of these guys?
I don't think so. I don't know why I said Blind Guardian. I think I just wanted to drop how
Wasn't there
cool I am for knowing Blind
slip?
Guardian
I think you had
is.
a poster. This is probably when you had it rolled up, you put it in the closet to look at when you were fucking alone.
No, dude, I don't have a poster, but I have that. You don't remember that black shirt I used to wear all the time? It just literally said Blind Guardian in gold letters across the chest? All
No.
black t-shirt. It just said Blind Guardian in gold letters.
No.
Bro. You fucking
I
tripping,
must have
bro.
forgot that one somehow.
They're so dorky, right?
Dude,
They
you must
haven't-
look like such a cool guy wearing your Blind Guardian shirt at the Smith Haven Mall.
Yeah, I was
You must have looked so cool. What are you wearing? Cargo shorts and Timberland boots with a fucking t-shirt that said Blind Guardian?
No, dude.
And a leather fucking bracelet.
You're almost there, dude. You're like 90%.
And a leather bracelet
you're
and
actually
like 17 earrings
You're
and a
almo-
fucking
okay,
mustache
50%.
with giant curly hair.
60%.
And like 3 rings and you had the fucking
Dude, you're
skull
getting
on the middle
so
finger with the
close.
chain going to the wrist. And you're like, yeah, and I got my wallet with a chain to my back. I'm so fucking cool.
Dude, you're so close. You're on with the actual ensemble.
Yeah.
It was all of that, plus not Timberland boots, black leather boots that had the little biker ring with the
Oh
leather
my
straps
God.
across them. I had jeans on,
You
not
probably
cargo
had your
pants.
fucking Decepticons belt buckle as well because you're a fucking
no.
GameStop hot
No, I'm not
topic
a
loser
dork,
fuck
okay?
boy piece of shit.
That's just one of my prized possessions. I don't go around town.
What was
in
that idiot belt buckle of Mr. Retainer? You're a bassist.
He had a cool belt actually. His was just a fucking one of those safety belts on planes where you just click it into each other. He had a
That isn't
plain
that
belt as his
cool.
belt. That's pretty. That's pretty.
Sounds
thought it
pretty
was
white
pretty
trash
rad.
to me, actually.
He found it on the side of a crash and just took and used it as his own belt.
He found it
Yeah, he collected.
on
it.
like this, from a plane crash. People just dying and
I had
burning
the
up.
black leather boots, and instead of the Blind Guardian T-shirt.
Weren't you wearing black leather boots with shorts?
No, I wore Timberlands with shorts, dude. Fucking get real.
Timberlands with shorts are only worn by people who beat their girlfriends.
I didn't have a girlfriend at the time. I
Oh, thank God.
was just punching my pillow all the time.
I believe it.
Fucking sleeveless shirt with a denim jacket.
Dirtbag, dude. Wait, literally, the only two people you could possibly be dressed like that is either a fuck trailer park trash.
And actually, hold on. One of my
The only two people you could be dressed like that.
Uh-huh.
The only two lots. Someone saw you could be, if you ran through Smith Haven Mall. Everyone's like, "What's that guy making a ruckus?" You know why? There's two. There are two things people would say as you pass them by.
Yeah.
They either say some trailer park meth head, okay, or they say, "Is the fucking WWE playing here tonight? Like, what's this? A fucking wrestler or something?" That's the only excuse you'd have to be dressed like that. As if you're fucking WCW, it's the 90s, and you're like in the fucking denim and the leather. There's no reason to look that way in
fine.
2015.
Then that makes complete sense because peak 15-year-old Robbie was trying to have his style a cross between the lead singer from Rad and all the wrestlers from the late 80s, early 90s.
The lead singer from Rat.
Yeah, round and round, baby.
That was your. I know the song. I know who Rat is.
I know you do.
That's.
It was
That
just
was
cool
an
to
inspiration
say.
to you.
Yeah, dude, that guy's got fucking zebra spandex pants. That shit was fucking awesome.
To who?
To everybody in the 80s
you and Rat?
me. To me and the guy that sings from Rat. So who's laughing now? You or me? The guy who wanted to dress like the lead singer from Rat.
I bet the two of you could get a good laugh over that. You know, you always say I should tweet at certain people because I got a pretty good success rate from getting like celebrities to respond to tweets. I have a feeling that no one's tweeted that guy since 2011.
And it was the guitarist.
Someone got on Twitter for the first time and was like, I wonder if there's like a Rat page.
No, it was the guitarist. Like, I wonder if my.
That's who said it. He's
I
like,
wonder
yeah, I
if
wonder
that
if there's a- I wonder if
Beloka
there's like a-
sings for us is on here.
Are they British?
No.
Interesting.
I think they're from LA. It
That was a great Los Angeles. Come to think of it, that sounded exactly like a Los Angeles. That was pretty good, actually.
Thanks.
Thanks, I might. Here's allegory. I fucking agree.
So I woke up this morning,
woke up
right?
this morning.
I never even got to how the panic attack happened, okay? I fucking started sweating profusely to the point where you thought I would have just doused myself in the shower with my pajamas on.
And you with the PJs?
With my pajamas on,
That's
okay?
crazy.
And that's how fucking upset and scared I got with these fucking plants. And the normal
what song
person,
played?
the type of negative song. That's how I got on the whole
Oh
round.
my gosh, you're right.
I don't want to be me. Type of
Oh,
negative.
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been
Yeah,
trying
the song
to
from
be
One Tree Hill.
lately.
By the way, that was way better than I thought it was.
Yeah. They were like, all right, so what should we do here?
What
We
was
got
that?
3 female characters. And then one of the producers was like, well, obviously we should get a blonde and brunette and a redhead. And they said, that's a phenomenal fucking idea.
How has no
and
one
then the
done
show
this
lasted
before?
9 years. I know. It's always 2. And it's usually not even the 2 you want it to be. It's just usually the other 2. But this time it was all 3. Something special. That's why you get 9 years on the CW.
Fucking the whole point of the story was, so we had Bud Rot, so we had to go into DEF CON 1.
I think Bud Light has a recent case of Bud Rot as well.
DEF CON 1. And we had to we had to go into early harvest evacuation, get rid of all the sick ones, try to save all the safe ones.
You're just like grabbing them. I need some help! And you're just running around.
Point is, bro, it's 8:51, and I've never had to evacuate a town full of buds before like that, trying to save each individual one who has a life, who has a family, who has kids, has a future to aspire to. Tried to save all of those potential lucky buds who are going to one day be on this
That we can smoke, like I just did.
Exactly.
So that was good. That time from earlier, when I started doing my hit and you decided to talk, that time you kept talking. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You actually didn't. You let me do my hit.
And you notice how I circled
And
it
I
right
came
back
back,
to what
yeah.
you just did?
Sick.
So now you can talk.
I physically can't, mentally.
Cool. See, here's the thing, though. I didn't need to stop talking. I was actually pretty content in my own space of thought. And then you did that thing where you're like, you kept talking, Robbie. I'm going to interrupt you now and show you how proud I am, Robbie. And guess what? Now I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. I do know what I was talking about, actually. So what I was talking about was...
About 15 seconds of me not feeling too proud of you anymore.
But now you're proud of me again.
Let's see what you can do
I
here
kept
the next
talking.
15.
The whole point of the story was... Let me tell you something, my friend. When you drive home a different direction.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I thought about it.
So it
thought about
took
some more since
3.5, almost 4 hours to take care of those fucking buds. And guess what? Those 4 hours flew the goddamn by.
You know what's really crazy
It's already
too?
9 o'clock at night.
You know what's really crazy?
So hold on a second. So those 2 hours you got back, my friend. Guess
Bullshit.
what? I lost them.
You lost
In fact,
them.
I lost an extra 2 on top of it.
And you know what's really crazy is your day isn't any longer either. Your day is just still 24 hours. Because you know what? Proof of that? It's 9 o'clock.
Feels shorter. I'm pretty sure I lost an hour in there.
So while you were doing all that, you know what I was doing?
Smoking weed.
No,
weed.
I wish.
Who got the blunts? We got
I had to
the
go to work.
blunts. Where'd you go to work?
I had to go I had to go, you know, play ball.
That's true, man. You've been really fucking killing it with your time. You've been
Bro.
You've been in the gym 24/7, man.
Me and the fucking I'm having a good season with the Pelicans, bro.
It's really inspiring.
Historic.
To watch.
Actually, I'll be honest, a historic season. And only my second year in the league, I averaged 29.5 points, 9.2 rebounds, 9.9 assists. So close to triple double, it almost hurts. 3 host steals and 1.6 blocks, shooting 61, 58, 95.
Dude, I don't know how you're neglecting to mention last night's game, but I was watching the game last night, bro.
Not even that. Hold on. Also, just to clarify, my first year, just don't win the MVP goes to fucking balding fuck Trae Young. Disgusting.
Despicable.
So he gets it, but that's fine. I'm the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Happens. Beat it from Victor Wembanyama. Got the French guy's nothing to the Italian stallion. That fucking frog. And then, okay, I also happen to win just a cool casual. I'm an all-star my rookie year. Not too many have done that. Just me and Blake Griffin having fun in that little, club of ours. I also win Defensive Player of the Year. That's something crazy in itself. Following year, I also won the Finals MVP because I won the MVP my rookie year as well, like Magic Johnson. And then year 2, I won it again. But this time I also won the MVP, the DPOY, the fucking All-Star, the Finals MVP, the Western Conference MVP. I'm just like the greatest basketball player of all time. I propelled Zion to all new heights and Brandon Ingram.
Can I just apologize to you?
For you complain about how tough your life was trying to clean up some butt rot when I was fucking carrying the New Orleans Pelicans franchise.
Yeah, I want to apologize
to
because
2-peat, maybe even 3-peat. I don't know.
Just hear me out because this is from the heart. Okay.
Right.
Just blowing smoke up your bum. All right? That's a kicking and screaming reference.
I got it.
I didn't know you were.
No, you mean blowing smoke up my ass.
Just take the compliment, all right, Alex?
I'm sorry. Just take the compliment.
So I go on and on about all my
Sorry, I
hard.
interrupt you. How crazy is it though? Like, how pissed off do you think that blonde kid, the one who plays Will Ferrell's kid and Kicking and Screaming, how mad do you think he is that Josh Hutcherson's the one who blew up?
You know what's hilarious?
What?
You said the kid that plays. I'm like, Will Ferrell's not even a kid in that movie. It's just him and his younger brother in that movie. What are you talking? I forgot he had a son in that movie.
Well,
I remember he had a wife because she's a babe. Remembered her
I don't
completely.
remember who wife is whatsoever.
The one from Grey's Anatomy got her own spinoff. Prior
Kate
practice
Walsh?
lady. Yeah, she's the wife of
That's
that.
rad.
Yeah.
That's sick.
McDreamy's wife.
Yeah.
Mrs. McDreamy.
Mrs. McDreamy.
Mrs. McDreamy is a good name for her. She's like on Mrs. McDreamy from now on.
Yeah. Miss McDreamy. She kept his name but got divorced.
I gotta give you a really heartfelt apology. This is from the heart, okay? Right. I go on and on about my hardships and everything, how bad my life is, and how I can just barely grasp onto that thing we call surviving, just JSSing.
Yeah.
Another Walking Dead reference.
2 for 2.
Fucking, and here you are.
Yep.
Fucking second year in the Pelicans. You haven't even mentioned this once, mind you. You've been doing this for 2 years. This is the first time you've ever mentioned anybody who played for the Pelicans.
2 whole years.
You think we'd
man.
be way bigger of a podcast considering you play for the Pelicans? You should start talking more about that. Actually.
I lost 1 game in the entire playoffs.
My point is, it's amazing, and you don't mention that. And you're so humble about it, and like you have the world on your shoulders. You play for the Pelicans. Who the fuck likes the Pelicans?
No one, dude. Proof of it. You know what the proof of it is? Ever since I've been playing there, you know what we're wearing a lot of the time?
What?
We're wearing the old school 2000s before the Pelicans. We're wearing the good old yellow, blue, and white Hornets jerseys. You know?
Wow. Because no one likes the fucking Pelicans.
No one likes the Pelicans.
And yet here you are.
No one likes playing in the Smoothie King Center.
And yet here you are, young kid out of Long Island, day in and day out, fucking busting your nut, trying to fucking earn that team the right.
Basically averaging a 30-point triple-double.
Dude, I watched the game last night. We didn't even get to that, dude. You scored, what, 82 points last night?
I took Kobe's...
You barely broke a sweat, dude.
I know. It was efficient. I think it was like somewhere like 30-something for like 42. It was like 35 or 42 or something like that. It's crazy.
And you know what makes you so cool? You don't even talk about
I
it,
don't
bro.
even talk about it.
I forgot you play for the Pelicans and you're my brother.
I know, man. You're just sitting here talking
That's
about how
how
much the
humble
fucking
you
Bud
are.
Rot was the entire time. Meanwhile, I'm just fucking winning chips, bro.
Yeah, but who gives a shit,
About
bro?
Bud Rot. I know, man. You see the fucking, and it's like, you know, it's only my second year, dude. You know the amount of bag I'm gonna secure when I get my first real contract. When I've given this organization 2 ships in 2 years.
Honestly, I decided my
I'm making a
apologies.
dynasty.
I decided my apologies not warranted because you know how hard it is to be me? Everybody talks about how, their brother gets to be a fireman or their brother gets to be a dentist or their brother runs the ice cream truck. My brother's got the best job in the world. He plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't tell anybody about it. Try being me for a goddamn day.
Man, it ain't easy being cheesy.